This exercise is the tilted dumbbell bench press. Now you're doing this on a declined bench. The reason for this is you're actually tilting your body downwards to the side at an angle, so that as you're pressing, you're actually coming up almost across your body. So in this respect, you're getting a lot more peak contraction in the chest as you're doing the bench press exercise. This is a one-arm dumbbell bench press. Now, you're not necessarily targeting like a separate portion of the inner chest. You will feel it substantially in the inner chest, but that's not because the inner chest is a whole separate part of the chest. It's because you're getting a stronger contraction due to the angle of your torso here as you're doing the exercise. So you'll notice what I'm using here is a dumbbell that's offset loaded. So I've got more weight on the inside plate, the part that's up against the thumb here, than I do on the outside. I found this to actually be more beneficial for getting tension onto that inner aspect of the chest. Now, the handle that I'm using is from Kensui. This is a great one. You can just put standard plates on that. It does have adapters for Olympic plates as well. So it's a very versatile piece of home gym training equipment or regular gym training equipment. You can put it in a gym bag, bring it with you. Using offset weight like this is extremely effective for shifting tension to a more advantageous position. So what you want to do here is 5 to 7 reps on one side, 5 to 7 reps on the other side. Now you can see where I'm holding on to the declined bench here, just kind of downwards, and having my arm off the end of the bench really allows me to get a greater range of motion, especially at the bottom. Now you can do it that way, or you can do it the original way that I came up with for this was actually by holding on to the foot pads at the top of the bench. Now you can see what I'm doing right here. This turns it into more of a floor press kind of exercise where at the bottom you can actually rest your forearm, your upper arm, on the bench. So you can hold at the bottom, and since the real benefit of this exercise is at the top, by resting your upper arm on the bench at the bottom here, it's not going to make a big difference to the exercise, so you can do it however you prefer. Try both and see which one feels better to you. The other benefit of this version of it is that having your upper back resting on the bench keeps basically your upper body tilted at that correct angle. So you may find that it actually works better for you this way by forcing you to maintain that angle in the upper back and hit that inner chest area more effectively. So once you're done with that set the weight down, bring it over to the other side. Now in terms of getting this set up, sit on the bench, put that dumbbell rested on your knee, reach over, grab that, wedge your arm underneath there, and you can set it under either of these pads. I kind of like to keep it in line and then just start pressing. So the dumbbell that I'm using is 75 pounds. It's 40 pounds on one side, and I think it ends up being 35 on the other side, or maybe it's 45 and 30. I can't remember exactly which. But the offset load is actually very effective for this exercise. And what you want to do, make sure you keep your feet far enough apart that you can balance yourself appropriately. One of the challenges to do this one is actually getting the dumbbell off position. So you can see how I'm doing it at the end of this. You want to hold it down there, set it on your leg again, and then grab it with both hands, turn around and set it on the floor.